So I caved. I caved and gave Laszlo Benitez a new contract, which is now worth 20 grand a week. I was able to convince him to not go for the 26 grand that he was asking for. He is now happy that I gave him the contract, but I had to give him all these bonuses and a 5% wage rise when we get to the top flight. So yeah, we're paying 5% of the wage budget to him now. I might have to start giving it to people because of the fact I had to give him this rage. Why did I give him this rage? Why did I give him this new contract? I hear you ask. Well, team leaders. The team leaders did this to me. So, this was what convinced me to do it. The team leaders actually called for a meeting and they outright said that Benitez is unhappy, is causing unrest, and I'm running out of time to address the concern. And then I had to talk to the team leaders. They convinced me to do this. They convinced me to give Benitez a new contract, and I had to go ahead and say, this is what we're going to do. I wasn't going to give it to him at first, and then they said, well, what do we have to do to get a new contract? And I realized, actually, I'm being backed into a corner by 3 team leaders. I have to give in here. So, not ideal to say the least. I didn't want to do it, but they kind of forced my hand. It is what it is. That being said, it's the start of the transfer window. I got asked if I wanted to adjust my expectations. I still say promotion, not win the league. And we're in the second Bundesliga transfer window, the Vice Bundesliga transfer window. Hertha Berlin are linked with a £7.5 million bid for a young Danish striker, which really says it all. We're linked to 2 players though. I'm in Ori, who we could potentially get on loan from Bayer Leverkusen. I'm just going to get a scout report on the guy because if I'm linked with him, that gives me an indication that maybe I could just get him on loan. And David Lely, which, again, a bit surprised I could do this, but then I realized now this is why I'm potentially getting linked with him. End of contract stuff. So maybe we'll just go and get him end of contract. He's also only on 1.3 grand a week. I'm also looking at a few ideas. That being said, I'm probably telling you this, and then I realized I've not showed the 2 games I've had since we last met. So let's do that. The first game we had was a 4-1 victory to Paderborn. It took us 30 minutes to get the opening goal, but once we got the opening goal, and Latzo was very lucky to get the goal, we started to turn up the heat and really show what we can do. It did take us to the second half to get the second goal, so maybe wasn't the best in the world, but Latzo gets his head to that again, so good stuff to see him score once more. And it's 3-0 in the 72nd minute of the game. Latzo, turning provider this time, finds Pereira, and Pereira scores that goal. Is it Pereira? I don't know. But they get a goal back in the 79th minute, so I did make some substitutes, I will confess. I still don't like the fact that they conceded, and we conceded this goal anyway, so Castons gets that goal. But then, later on, Latzo's injured. I actually take him off after this goal goes in. And, yeah, Latzo scores his header to make it 4 to get a hat-trick and 3 points. Good to see us get 3 points here. And a good result to say the least. Latzo got 3 goals and an assist today. We then finished up with a game against Nuremberg and we went 1-0 down inside 4 minutes. So I thought, okay, this is not ideal. I actually considered doing this as a live comment at first, but then actually realized, you know what? The St. Barley game is more important. And I'm kind of happy I didn't do that now. But Latzo gets the equaliser goal here. I thought it was offside at first, I'll be honest with you, but then it turns out it wasn't. So that's a good finish and well-timed run. And then 84 minutes in, we get ourselves the winner. Pereira plays it across, and, well, bit lucky that it goes to our player, but I will take it either way to see Ottonelli get the goal to make it 2 and win us the match. So yes, a good win to say the least. And given that win now means we're 6 points clear of Elversberg, who somehow managed to lose that game against Karlsruhe but beat Nuremberg, and we're now 8 points clear of Holstein Kiel because St. Pauli managed to lose their game as well. We are looking very good for promotion and win the league. It was also why the board asked, hey, do you want to change the expectations to winning the league? No, I don't. I don't want to just take my chance and jinx things because I know, I say that and then suddenly we just completely capitulate. I know what football managers like. I'm not going to change my expectations at all. So let's go ahead and do that. That being said, we do have the transfer window to talk about, and Robert Glatzel is still wanted by those teams. I am concerned we're going to lose him, so that's not ideal to say the least. Also, the reason I do this is because we're in a window break now. Also, I've just noticed how bad Nuremberg's run of form has been recently. I thought at one point there would be a title challenger because they were literally second place behind us at one point, and now they've gone 5 games without a win. And it's bizarre that it's gone this badly. 1 draw, 4 defeats. What on earth has happened to Nuremberg? I really thought there'd be a team that'd be challenging us at the top, but turns out I was wrong. Then again, I thought Schalke would be higher up than they are, and I thought Hertha would be higher up than they are, but there you go. Turns out stuff is going against them, and we are just taking advantage of the pieces that people are leaving on the floor. We are also expected to win the league now. Right, so I look at that and think, oh, good. That being said, interesting. Could I get you on loan? Well, okay. Options are there. They are wanted by Chelsea, Manchester United, but I will look at that and think, let's scout him and see if we can get him on loan. It will be good to get him on loan. I'm also looking at him and say, well, he's in the Media Dream 11. I might as well look at the guy, right? If he's in the Media Dream 11 and he's listed for loan, I'm going to take advantage of that situation and look at that and potentially see what we can do with him. I've also realised we've got a few players in the Media Dream 11. Goalkeeper, Wies, Jatta, and Latz has 4 players. If we get Odrego as well, could you imagine if we get him as well? That would feel like a very good team. That being said, I do need to potentially look at this team and say, do I send you back on to your parent club because I'm not really using him as my first choice defender. He's also not that good compared to other players in my team. He's pretty much my 4th or 5th choice, so maybe I just send him back. I might do that actually and try and see if I can get a loan that's better. So, the full loan cannot be cancelled outside the transfer window. What? Then how do I cancel this? Can I cancel this? Oh, I guess I can't get rid of him. Brilliant. But we're in the transfer window, aren't we? What on earth is going on? Why are we paying all his wages anyway? This is a thing I need to look into and ask, what do I want to do from here? I also realised that we have this guy on loan that we're paying all his wages as well. He is playing, mind you. I've been playing him, but... do I send him back as well? I might send him back because of how bad he's been doing. Okay, that's a thing. We have Pereira who could play that. You know what? I might just send him back. I could do that. So that's 2 players we could look at, potentially sending back on to their parent club. If they're being paid more than 13 grand, for example, I'm just going to send him back. Potentially, this guy, he's a backup, effectively. Even says that he can be a backup. Yeah, so fringe player, apparently. I could just send him back. I feel like it would not even harm me in the slightest. So maybe just do this and go from there. I'm literally talking about transfers now in the general transfer window as if I'm the person that's going to decide what I'm going to do. And I've already made some plans. I could just do this, you know. But I have been using him from the bench. I never really start the guy. So maybe I just go about my business and do what I want from here. Either way, we're going to go forward a little bit and make up business plans from here, yeah? Also, if I find someone that's going to be good and I can get on loan for the end of the season, that's wonderful. I don't particularly need anyone that strong. Oh, also, that being said, people are now looking at teams we can get through. We can get this guy on a free transfer. I am going to scout him because he is available at end of contract. So there's that. If I can get him on an end of contract thing, I want to know how much he'd want wage-wise. So I say let's say 11.5 to 30. If I can get those wages for this goalkeeper, that's great. I do need to make room in the wage budget. So that's also why I'm looking at potentially sending the people back. So let's fully scout the guy. But the thing I'm going to have to be careful about with this is club vision, right? I look at these people, by the way, and I'm like, oh, good for you. They want me, and this is what I'm looking at. They're disappointed. I've made one signing, and because it's not based in Germany or the person's Spanish, and you got sent back on loan, they're unhappy. Okay, so I need to sign German players and players based in Germany. So that is the thing we need to do. They are happy with the fact I'm doing attacking football, but if you look at this, I've made just the one signing. One. And you're now disappointed with the fact I've not made any actual transfers. So I need to go for German players and players based in Germany. So this is why I look at some of these people and say, oh, that's just good. This guy's going to be no-go because he's so old. I'd rather not unlook. Perfectionist though, so it could be a good mentor. So we'll scout him as well. Seidel, that's not really good enough, is he? I look at end of contract players, right? And I'll go from there. I need to start thinking of these people and think, oh, we can go from there. This guy's listed for transfer. He's a defensive midfielder and a midfielder. Is he someone I can look into? Could I loan list him? I'm not doing that. No, that's just no, I'm not. Why did you transfer list the guy? Well, they have no ambition to keep him in the longer term. Where's his contract expires? 26? Yeah, it's not really what I'm looking for, is it? No. I'll scars him away, but I don't really think there's much to do with him. Either way, I've got recruitment focuses. They want to get a goalkeeper. I could get this guy from Austria Vienna, or Austrian Vienna, and he's been playing. He's a first team goalkeeper, so they clearly need the money more than anything else. If I recall correctly, yeah, financial position. So I could get this guy later. I don't know if I want him, but he would fit the goalkeeping problem and would also fit the German criteria, so we'll scout him away. The thing I got to look at is I got to buy players from German clubs, right? And I got to buy players who are German. So I could get some of these goalkeepers who are really good. Like this guy, Cortez, would be really good, actually. 2 million? Is that a contract thing? It's a contract thing. Okay. And he's wanted by some Saudi clubs and all state clubs. So we'll get more knowledge on him, I think. Has he played? I'm assuming he's been playing. We just don't have the knowledge because we don't have the league loaded. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's why. They've literally just finished the season. So we'll get more knowledge either way on the guy. This is the downside. We'll look at clubs that are different systems and all that stuff, you know? So, Karius. I love the fact that Karius is there. Big games. Yep, that's why I'm not going to sign him. But yeah, this is the reason why we want to go through these lists and say, well, what can we do from this point in time? We've got Sergio Rico, who is still injured. I forgot he's injured because of that accident he had. That's horrible, honestly, what happened to him. Heaton's available. I'm not going to go for him. They want me to go for a right back as well. Asta's still the player that I'm looking at. I think Asta is with the person we sign because of what we have. Why is my game freezing? But like I said, it's one of those things I have to literally go back to this. I'm not going to do anything else. I'm actually going to scout the guy now. For whatever reason, I think we lost a scout that did the report. That's what we're going to have to do with scout again. But if I was to compare him, I'm literally going to hope this doesn't cause my game to crash. So if we were to compare Asta and Van der Brett as well, again, this is what we're doing this for. This is why I really enjoy this method. I feel like we got an opportunity. And I'm actually definitely considering looking at Asta. If Greuther Fürth get relegated this year, then we've got a player that we can absolutely go for. And if we get promoted, 100%. So if Greuther Fürth get relegated and we get promoted, we're definitely looking at potentially getting some Asta to their team. And they want us to bring back Oliveira from Sandhausen, who could play in both fullback positions. And he's actually good enough for the division now. Okay, this might be a reason to bring this guy back. He would actually be in my bench as well. So it actually does make sense to bring the guy back. He wouldn't start. And maybe that means I don't need to get a new right back. I look at how well he's been doing for Sandhausen. He's in the third tier as well. So maybe we look at him. I don't know. He would improve the squad regardless. How much are they paying for his wages right now? They're paying not all of his wages, but most of his wages. He's also playing as a left back. So if I was to say right now, right back and left back, has he been playing as a left back as a complete wing back actually? Interesting. He said some games he's not been great. And if I look at where Sandhausen are right now, they're top of the third tier as well. So this could be an interesting position to be in, actually. Because would I want to do so? That's my question. I don't know. But the fact that they asked me to bring him back is an interesting sign. And they want me to loan list these two players. You know what? I'm willing to do that. No, there's one guy that's turned up on my list. Who is this? This is back when Taft talking, and he's also been on loan at Japan. Oh my god! What? That's a lot of teams wanted this guy. Bayer Leverkusen, Dortmund. Okay, this guy has potential, and he doesn't want a lot of money. Oh, this is appealing. He's a third tier player. If it's a free transfer, oh my god, I could do this. Hold on. Does he have an agent? We're looking at a few players. Okay, that might be worth it. For his potential, I could do that, yeah. Resource of 5 point... I mean, if I can get him the free transfer instead of a 5.25 million, I'm definitely taking that. Also, that won't be a thing to worry about. So we're actually going to keep it as it is. So put this in. For free transfer for next year, that feels like a no-brainer. I've got no knowledge, mind you, of the guy. But he didn't do very well in the J League one. Yeah, this is the top flight in Japan as well. They survived as well, so clearly it's not terrible. I haven't got the league loaded, mind you, but yeah, the free transfer, that feels like a no-brainer to me. Nelson Viper would play that we can definitely go to justify and bring it in, but he's also... Oh, I need to get a new scout report, don't I? Yeah. I guess the person who did the report is now gone. We did lose the guy to South, but the Leipzig, by the way. No, we lost the guy to Red Bull Salzburg in the end. That's stuff I was talking about. So maybe when I said that we're losing the guy, yeah, he went to Salzburg in the end. I think it was his reports that we lost, so that's annoying. We also lost our director of football to Freiburg, and we got £650,000 for him. He was really good as well, so I'm actually disappointed I lost him, but I got a new director of football as well, as a result, as well as a new scout. I did get a new director of football, right? I got this guy as a scout, so I got that guy in. Where's my director of football? Did I not get a new one? I thought Did I not get a new director of football? Was he still coming? Oh, he's still coming in. Yeah, so Morgan DeSantis is coming in. So we are looking to do this. And look, he sends to sign a lot of young players to turn the profit on them. So that is perfect for the Moneyball side of things. I must confess I didn't actually check that before I did anything. But yeah, good person to bring in. Good ability, potential. Can judge ability and potential. Negotiation's not as good, but I don't mind this because he's got the good personality as well. So I'll be looking to bring this guy in. Free transfer as well, so I don't have to pay any money. And he was at Senator Tana as director for before, so we're looking at that and saying, oh, this guy will be good. Okay, Schalke have made an offer for Justin as well on a contract. And this is the thing. This is the concern I have, and that's actually not a bad offer either. This is why I made this video, because I was concerned we'll see this issue come up. First thing first, congratulations, Jonas. You did well to get your first cap for Nigeria. Now to the topic of hand, and yeah, it is going to be at £10 million if he gets 20 league goals, which, let's be honest, he should do, given he's already got 17 goals and 17 games for us. This is why I don't want to lose him, because he's been our main goal threat. He's got almost half our goals alone. It would be a profit, a big profit, 10 times the amount we pay for him, but I'm going to say no. And I think he's going to want to say, well, I want more money. Because this team is a Qatari. Is it Qatar? It is Qatar, right? No, it's Qatar. It is Qatar. Not, I thought it was Saudi for some reason. I don't know why I was thinking that. But yeah, I'm going to say no. I'm going to take a risk here and see what happens. Okay, we've got a new director of football. I thought that Glatz would be kicking off. I'll be honest with you, I thought Glatz would be kicking off, but no. Morgan DeSantis comes in as the new director of football. Huzzah, thank you, welcome to the team. Okay, so now Cologne want him. So that's not ideal. Okay, so Linton Mino is listed. They don't want him anymore. Could I get him on loan? I'm 14 grand a week. I don't want all his money. Okay, I can't afford his wages. That says a lot. Okay, that's annoying. Okay, never bid for Jatta, and I'm going to keep him. He's going to be a no-go for me as far as I'm concerned to be sold. Ah, this is a problem. I had a feeling this might happen. Do I just make this decision now and just go for the bid? Because I don't want to lose him, and now I've got the thing back again. The fact that Stead Riemann have actually got in and made an offer is not ideal. And he's going to hold off until West Ham. I think West Ham's the one I will go for, you know. How do I go about this one? This feels like a moment that I don't think... I really need to know this information now. I don't want to go ahead and say, oh, I'm going to do this, and then fine, I actually doesn't want to join me anyway. But we're going to have to wait, I think. Which is annoying, because I was going to look to sign him in the summer. Ah, this is the thing. There we go. I had a thing West Ham will come in, so that means he's done. Okay, they're back again, and this is this is the one, isn't it? This is the one. Oh, it's UAE this time. Okay. I'm going to say, that's not even good enough. The bid's nowhere near good enough. Ah, here's Asta. So, yeah, 1.8 to 3.7 million. I look at that now with West Ham bidding in. I don't think we can get hold of him personally. I don't think we have the money either. But yeah, this guy, would fit all my criteria, what the board want from me. I'm going to ask the Asians. We're keen. Ah, okay, so they want this driven team up front. I probably will do it anyway, to be honest with you. I would say, actually, end of the season. That's what I'm going to do. End of the season, right? 1 mil installments after 6, the 2 months, 800. Okay, that's not as bad. I thought it'd be worse than that. So 900,000? No. Get rid of that. Okay, let's do that. He's actually very interested. Okay. I'm actually considering this, but I also want more money. So we signed this guy for 2.6 million. I want to get that money back. We need that money back. So you're going to need more than that to me. So this guy has the same interests. And the fact I've literally said, look, beginning of new season. So he's got time. He doesn't need to leave us now. I think looking at that, that might be a good. I'll get rid of this because he's not going to be doing that. And then 11.5 grand. That's good. It's about 2 million, but I think it's a good offer. And I think we can get money back as well. Okay. Oh, okay. So the Bulgarian goalkeeper that I'm looking at has had an offer given to him from the Qatar team, who would actually just say, you would in our team starting 11. I could go for him, but it's happened. Asta's agreed to sign for us in the summer of next season or the beginning of next season. So 1.1 million pounds we deducted for next year's transfer budget. I think that's a good deal personally. I'm going to do this. I really like him. And Justin hasn't signed for us yet, but he's also got approaches from a few other teams that probably are going to beat us to the punch, but I'm still looking at. Even RB Leipzig are going for him, which says a lot. But we've got a few people that we can say, oh, it could be good. It's probably a good thing we haven't gone for the goalkeeper just yet, because getting a German player, I want a German core, if I'm honest with you, and go from there. This guy wouldn't be good enough because of the big matches thing. So I made the decision to go and say, yeah, let's go for German players and let's go for the guy for next year. Do I think he's going to be amazing? Probably not, but he's also young. And also, he gets to finish the season with Greuther Fürth this season coming up. So that means he gets to get first team football. I don't have to find a loan spell for him either. We can go from here. This guy apparently is interested, but he's going to want that ridiculous amount of money. 48 grand! Ugh, no. But yeah, we've got a few opportunities now. And the fact that Asta's going to sign for us is great. We don't have to worry so much about that in the future. And we can do more with this, I think. I'm going to make this move now. Hold on. Can I get you on loan? Oh, no. I should have gone for this guy earlier because, man, Chelsea came in for him. God damn it. I should have done this earlier. Bloody hell, dude. Okay, so we got the game against Schalke coming up next. I'm not actually going to do that in this video because I'm actually going to end it today. But transfer-wise, I think we've done okay. We may have spent money to bring Asta in for next season, which is great. I think he's a player that we can justify in bringing in, even if, yeah, he would actually start for me next year as things stand, which is kind of crazy to think about. And the fact he chose us over the likes of West Ham and something, and he gets to finish off the season with Greuther Fürth, I think that, for me, makes this a very good deal. His average rating as well is really good. So the fact we're signing him for about 2 million might not be my best moment I've ever going to do, but if you compare him with the stats so far, you can see why I wanted to make the move. And the fact he had teams like West Ham coming for him as well made this a very versatile decision. And the fact that Van der Breggen is going to be going back on to his parent club anyway at the end of the season, it makes sense that we can replace him. So Red Bull Salzburg are not going to let him have stay with us after the season. There's no doubt about it. So getting him and replacing Van der Breggen is a good call. So I'm happy with this decision, and I feel like it's a justifiable one, personally, myself. The fact we've got him to replace Van der Breggen is a good sign. I'm already thinking ahead for next year, and I really like the call. I really like the decision, and the fact he's got the better average rating as well. In about 40 more minutes, and he's got the better stats, just makes this a versatile thing. And I genuinely think that, given we're signing him for 2 million, they're making a profit from him as well as a whole. But the fact that West Ham and other teams like that were looking at him gives me the idea that, yes, this guy was a player that we should be looking at. Let's sign him and go from that. And he also fits the criteria of a German-based player, a player based in Germany, and he's German. So, again, 100% feels like a justifiable move. The fact he's only going to ask for 10, 11 grand a week makes him a bargain in my mind as well. We're still waiting for the other kid right now, but if you look at Justin's offers, yeah, I don't think we'll get him somehow. Sunderland, Frankfurt, RB Leipzig, Bologna, Red Bull Salzburg with Marseille and Schalke. If he doesn't sign for any of those and signs for us, I'll be surprised. If he signs for us, that's great. I think it'd be wonderful, but I don't think he will. And you look at the teams also interested, like Bayer Leverkusen, Dortmund, and the likes of Wolfsburg, Stuttgart, Napoli. I'd be surprised if he signs for us, but if he does, he does. Either way, what we're going to do is end this here. I hope that you guys have enjoyed yourselves. I hope you guys like and share this video, and that you subscribe to the channel. It really does help me a lot. Games are happening. Elversberg won again, so they're causing problems. And I like to think by the time we're back, we may have already finished the season, or we're getting close to announcing our promotion. It's one of the two things that might happen. I don't know, but I haven't really thought that far ahead. Either way, until next time, goodbye, and well, good night.